Imagine this. You go into a behavior lab and researchers ask you to watch a video of someone speaking, and you're asked to rate their effectiveness. This is exactly what researchers did, looking for patterns of the most charismatic speakers. Here's what they found, and it's amazing. The most captivating speakers focused more on delivery than content. In other words, how you deliver an idea is just as important, if not more important than the idea, when you want to captivate attention. In my best-selling book, Captivate, I studied captivating charismatic people and looked for patterns. In this video, I want to show you some famous examples of captivating people and what they specifically do to engage you. First, purposeful leans. Watch this. Doesn't it look like I'm about to say something super important? The brain knows that when someone leans in, they're ready for action. Even when you lean in, like right now, try leaning in just 2 or 3 inches. It activates a part of your prefrontal cortex that is pre-action. When you're speaking, try leaning in on your most important points. This works on stage, in person, and on video. Tony Robbins is a master leaner. He is so good at emphasizing his most important ideas or points, where he just leans in slightly to show you he's really getting into details and you should pay attention. Second, facial expressiveness. We hate a boring face. Even the greatest idea delivered with a boring face sounds more boring. We love facial expressiveness. It doesn't have to be positive. It can be smiles and surprise and delight. It also could be seriousness and negativity and pain and squinting your eyes. All of those things indicate to the other person that you feel passionate or engaged with what you're saying, and they should feel engaged as well. Jason Momoa is so expressive, and we are captivated by him. The more facially expressive someone is, as long as it aligns with the words, I never want you to say you're sad, but then show you're happy. That would be a little weird looking. The most captivating person is Jason Momoa with this. He always underlines or expresses his emotions with his face, and we are super drawn to watching him. Third, this one won't surprise you because I use a lot of hand gestures. It is dynamic hand and arm gestures. When someone is nervous or anxious, they typically pin their arms to their side and tightly clasp their hands or hide their hands in their pockets or behind their back. We sense this as anxiety or nervousness. This is why we love someone who has loose gestures. They have space between their arms and their torso. They're able to demonstrate concepts for us with their hands. If you want to be more captivating, try adding purposeful arm and hand movements. I don't want you to just have movement for the sake of movement. That's distracting. But I do want to see, is there specific things that you can add? See how I said specific? Do you have a big idea or a small problem? Do you want to talk about 3 different things or phase 1 and phase 2? Is it from the heart or is it something that you researched? All of those things are helping you as the listener with your cognitive load. You're better able to grok and understand what I'm saying based on my gestures because I'm highlighting or underlining my words. It also helps me as a speaker. If you sit on your hands while trying to explain an idea, you become less fluent. So adding hand gestures helps you and helps the listener. Reese Witherspoon is great at using dynamic hand gestures and arm gestures, and we love to watch her. It also increases her competence because we think, wow, she knows her stuff so well. She's able to speak to us so fluently with her words and her gestures. 4, this sounds like a weird one, but it's important. Broad body. When we're looking to see if someone is nervous or ashamed, people in defeat typically take up as little space as possible. They tilt their chin down, they bow their head, they typically roll their shoulders in. Sometimes in defeat, people will even hunch over. They literally try to become smaller. So we are captivated by people who take up more space, who roll their shoulders back, and specifically people who have distance between their earlobes and their shoulder. Watch this, for example. Relaxed, confident, anxious, afraid. Just that one little movement completely changes your impression of me. So try to take a broader posture. Use a chair with armrests or stand. I do all my videos standing to take up more space. It makes me feel better. It also makes me look more confident. Roll your shoulders back and try to always keep your head up so that you're angled up and out. Take a look at how Cameron Diaz uses space in this interview. She uses her chair, she rotates her body. We like this and we are captivated by it because when someone is confident, they're okay claiming their space. 5, mutual laughing. We love when people laugh, especially when they laugh with us. Leaders and very captivating people are always looking for laugh opportunities or smiling opportunities. If someone you're with is smiling or laughing, try to smile and laugh with them. It's like echoing that happiness, and echoing it doubles it. This creates this laughter explosion and it is super captivating. 6, Sounds simple, but it's powerful. Eye contact, especially mutual gazing. Very captivating people show you that they're engaged by making eye contact with you. This even works on video. I'm working really hard to try to make as much eye contact with you as possible. Even though I can't see you, I know that me looking right into the camera is hopefully building a connection with you. I have all of my energy and attention focused on you. When you're with someone, try to mutually gaze. When they make eye contact with you, meet their eye contact. Little note here, you don't have to make 100% eye contact. In fact, 100% eye contact is creepy. What you actually want to focus on is when they look at you, try to match it. And then captivating people, sounds crazy, they tend to make eye contact at the end of their statement. It's a way to drive the point home. So this is how it works. Let's say that I'm brainstorming and I'm thinking of a story to tell you, and I share the story and I'm smiling and I'm expressive, and then that's the end of the story. They tend to deliver right at the end to say, I'm finished, and what do you think? So it's okay to look around while you tell a story, but make eye contact at the end of your statement. See how Jamie Lee Curtis looks at the camera? She's in an interview and she knows that people at home are watching, so she turns right to the lens and delivers right to them. It is a super captivating effect. 7, an eyebrow raise. Universally, when we raise our eyebrows up, it shows interest or curiosity. It's like our brain thinks, oh, eyebrows, get out of the way. I want to see as much as possible. And so we recognize this as a universal cue of interest and engagement. If you want to be captivating, you can use an eyebrow raise to emphasize a point. In fact, some researchers think that this is a cue for someone to look at your face. So for example, if I'm talking and I'm about to say something really important and I raise my eyebrows up, I am cueing you to pay extra attention to my face. So you want to use this purposefully. Use it on an important point. You also can eyebrow raise while you're listening. If someone else is sharing something and they're telling a story and you want to go, wow, or really, that's a great way to show them, wow, this is so interesting. I literally want to see more. Jamie Foxx is an expert eyebrow raiser. He is so good at raising his eyebrows while he's speaking, but also while he's listening, and it makes us want to look at his face. Lastly, always make a grand entrance. Your grand entrance is a big part of your first impression. A couple things to think about here. When you walk into a room, whether that's a restaurant, a bar, a coffee shop, a meeting, or an office or a waiting room, walk in purposefully. Try to pick a point that you're going to walk to, whether that's the chair you're going to sit in or shake someone's hand or to go grab a drink. Don't meander. Make a direct, assertive beeline for that thing or that person. That gives your walk some more purpose. I love Morgan Freeman's grand entrance. So he walks super charismatically. He doesn't rush, but he's very direct on where he's going. And then he does a double clasp. This is a handshake where you shake hands and then pull the other arm around to pat on the shoulder or to double clasp their hands. This is super captivating. It's double the amount of connection hormone. So when you are shaking someone's hand, if it feels natural to you, try a double clasp. Shake their hand and pat it with your other hand or give them a nice shoulder tap. It is super, super captivating. Obviously, this is only a few tips on how to be captivating. I have an entire book's worth here with formulas for your first impression, how to have captivating conversations. I'm so proud of it, and I have had thousands of readers tell me that it's changed their life. It's already been translated into 17 languages, so check out your language if you're watching this in another language. I would love for you to check it out. And below, tell me why you want to be more captivating. Do you want even more tips on communicating with confidence? One of the fastest ways to achieve more success and more respect is to level up your people skills. If you want to master communication and increase your charisma, check out People School. This program comes with 12 in-depth video modules designed to radically change your interactions, communication, and confidence. You'll start applying each principle to your life immediately. I'll share my social blueprints, conversation frameworks, and fascinating science-based insights, everything you need to finally understand the unwritten rules of behavior. Ask questions and get personal answers and feedback after every module. Join me for our live monthly workshops where I deliver exclusive new teaching only to People School students. I'll show you exactly what to do to be more influential and impactful in every conversation and situation. Thousands of students have joined People School and achieved their goals. Here's what just a few of our students shared about their experiences in People School. I got the promotion I was looking for. Thanks to the People School team for helping me along the way. What a ride. I have to say that I wish I was in People School way earlier in life. Wow. So much to absorb and can't wait to do it again and again. Since People School, I have never had such engaging and fun interviews in my life. Last Friday, I accepted a senior position with an increase in my total package of $100,000. People School has provided me with with an exceptional amount of value and knowledge. I feel that there is so much to offer from this program. I'll be going through the lessons again. Thank you, Vanessa. One of my biggest regrets is I wish I had enrolled in People School years before now. The best part is People School never expires. We constantly add new bonus modules based on student requests. Want a raise or raise your rates? Check out our How to Get a Raise formula. Need new friends in a new city? Check out our How to Find Your People bonus. There are more than 35 hours of material waiting for you in People School. If you want to level up your career, your relationships, and your conversations, I would love for you to consider People School. I read every single one of your comments and can't wait to meet you in our next live workshop. Thanks so much for watching until the end. I'll see you in our next video.